Hey guys, welcome back to another reading over here on the Chinese Zodiac and horoscopes. Today we're going to be doing a reading for all you guys born in the year of the dragon, so welcome back. Let's just give these a shuffle up and see where we are with you guys this week. Where should we stop? Let's stop about there. And we'll take that one from the bottom, we'll take that one from the middle, we'll take that one from the top. What have we got? Okay, so we got a white, black, white. Two positives. Looking all right, looking pretty good. Though we have to remember that white isn't always all right, black isn't always an attack. It all depends on the compatibility of the cards when we flip them over. White just basically means things could be, in a worse place. Things could be going wrong or more wrong than they are now, because even though there's positives, it doesn't take away the fact that you might not actually be feeling very positive. It just means that while you're in your negative place, it could be a lot more negative, if that makes sense. But you could be in a positive place, and the black does the exact same. It doesn't take away that positivity, it just means that things could be better in that circumstance, in that situation. Anyway, let's see what we've got. Ooh, soulmate card. Interesting. Soulmate connection there for the dragon. The rooster and the dragon have that soulmate line, which means everything or anything you're going through right now is meant for you. This is a good time for you. This is moving into something that is setting you up for something more. You were always meant to be at this point. You were always meant to be right here, right now. So embrace it, enjoy it, learn from it. It might be tough, it might be hard, just because it's a soulmate, like a soul connection or a soulmate or a soul line, if you like, or meant for you, doesn't mean it's going to be good. It doesn't mean it's going to feel great. It doesn't mean that everything's going to be all fantastic. It just means that there's going to be some kind of lessons to take from this. But the rooster is in the white, and the rooster is a thinking card. So you're feeling pretty enthusiastic because you've already got your mind in a place where you're feeling positive, optimistic, and confident. And again, that enthusiasm, that drive, that is going to push your dragon-esque into a place of prosperity. Because when a dragon feels confident, when a dragon feels good, when a dragon is feeling uplifted, they can fly. And dragons will fly and be happier up in the sky than they would be grounded on the earth, down, stuck on the floor. The rooster is also from that thinking triangle, and the affinity triangles of the thinkers is exactly what it says on the tin. They use their minds, and they use them very, very well. And I think right now you've got your head in a good place, or at least you're trying to maintain that good place of which you've got, and you're trying to focus on things that are, as I say, more optimistic, more positive, a little bit more sort of better than dwelling on things and worrying about things and being in a place of misery and pessimism and negativity. Ironically, we're going to be coming over into that negative space anyway, because we've got that negative card which is in the black, but we've also got that negative karmic card, the snake. But I wouldn't worry about it, because the snake and the dragon go together incredibly well. They're very, very compatible. Very compatible, where they are both karmic signs. Dragon being the positive karmic sign, snake being the negative karmic sign. So this is actually a pretty good card, even though it's in the negative. Just like the soulmate card, where there is something meant for you right now, this is on a karmic level. So although things might feel good and up and you're confident, it's just a little reminder there. Don't get too overzealous, don't get too overconfident, don't be boastful, don't allow yourself to get put into a position where you might trip up and trip over because you are too excited or enthusiastic or skipping around too much to actually notice the trip hazards on the floor. Okay, you've got to be cautious here. You've got to make sure that you are aware of what is going on and what is happening around you while you celebrate. Because there's no better time to, take someone unaware than when they are blissfully enjoying themselves or, distracted by nice shiny things. And you don't want to get distracted. So keep that mindset on. Of course, they're of the same affinity triangle, the rooster and the snake. So this is another thinker card. stuff on the mind, stuff going on, stuff that you feel is in a good, reasonable place right now where you're in control. That snake, however, is in the negative. That snake is there, as I say, a reminder that you don't want to get too overconfident with this. You need to be aware that things could, at any chance or any time or any given opportunity, could shift, change, and turn against you and go against you. Snake is quite an emotional card as well, a selfish card. It's a card of looking out for yourself and keeping your cards close to your chest. And right now, I think, even though you're in a positive place and you're feeling confident, you do need to keep yourself to yourself a little bit, because the worst thing you could do is talk about how happy and confident you are with the wrong people in the wrong place, and then you're going to have your confidence knocked back, or you're going to have, you know, you're going to have challenges. You could end up getting a conflict of some description manifest from this. Again, another reason to stay humble with it. Even if you are feeling in a really good place, no need to rub it in other people's faces. The Rooster card there, as well, as I say, is a more critical thinker. It's more of a kind of judgy character. And that Snake is more reserved, more kind of keep themselves to themselves, even though still a critic, keep themselves to themselves kind of personality. So you need to choose between the two here. You need to decide what's better for you, to either be a very kind of judgy sort of critic and whatever you, I suppose, decide or think or feel. Do you open up and just say this and just boldly, brazenly just be firm with it and just say this is how it is? Or do you keep it to yourself because it's unnecessary to stir the pot or upset somebody, or to cause negativity when everything seems so positive at the moment? And that Snake may be negative, but we are moving over into another positive, which is the Horse. So we're going to move from this phase and we're going to start moving away from this anyway. So it's not a catalyst card, so it's not something that's going to be a huge shift, but that horse is always moving forward. That white horse is always taking you up different roads in new directions, and that's what's happening next. Very compatible for you, the Horse and the Dragon. That is power, that is speed. Right now, I feel, again, you are very dominant right now. You're becoming very kind of confident with that. Like you feel like you're winning. You feel like you're winning, and you're actually achieving things that you've wanted to achieve for a long time, and you're finally actually managing to do that. And you're going to be protective of this. You're going to push forward with this. You're going to want to focus on this and want to move forward. Don't get too impatient, though. Don't get too impatient where you push forward too much and too quickly. Because again, while you're frolicking, while you're skipping around seeing all the sunshine and rainbows, you're going to miss all the trip hazards that are going to trip you over if you're not paying any attention. So just try and take your time with this. A clear perspective is what is needed. That is what you need right now, is a clear perspective, my lovely dragon people. You need to make sure that you're keeping these things that are on your mind in a very balanced place. You can't be always too positive. You have to allow that negative to come in and have that balance. The Horse is going to push you through here and take you into a different place, even though the lessons or the experiences or the decisions and conclusions that you've come up with in this phase, they're going to be carried with you. These are two emotional cards. These are very heavy cards. These are cards that are associated with like love and romance and stuff like this. And I think potentially this has something to do with romance and relationships. Maybe not romantic ones at all, but more just relationships in general. So things are moving forward. Things are headed in the right direction. Things are going in a steady direction in the way you want it to go. But we'll find out, won't we, next week when we come back and do another reading for you guys born in the year of the dragon. I'll be back later with a reading for those born in the year of the snake, because of course it's Karmic Wednesday. If I don't see you then, I'll see you next week. Thanks for watching, guys. Love and peace.